It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
He was taken down behind
now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Darnold. Oh, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine, because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Now Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. Yeah, he's going to be brought down well short of the neighborhood of that 1st down marker. So give him about 6 on that play. And now it's 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Nice return. Has him looking at a very short field now.
At the Seahawks 27-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know you can set the table for more.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, May. Throws caught. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Now May on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And he is across. Touchdown, New England. Drake May on the board. That's his first of the season.
Their year sure begins on a high note, and they'll begin with a win too, Kate, if they could put more drives like that one together. Not how you start, it's about how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And he's going to start the year 1-for-1 as they take a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense has got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Henderson to open the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third and 4 coming up now. They've got a man in motion. May now to throw on 3rd. And to the ground it goes. So an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Hey, I wouldn't put it past them to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
Patriots punt team coming out to the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Darnold. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Lucky time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Hello? I am getting smacked.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get up
Killed.
behind the line.
Literally.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule.
Who?
This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Why?
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Yeah, negative, bro. But I'm saying, how is it a good trade? That's what I'm asking you, bro. How's it a good trade?
Defender is there. He knocks it away.
Okay, so you're banking off the fact you're going to take Bryce Young, you're going to trade him in the offseason, you're going to trade Derrick Brown in the offseason, right?
In football, it's rhythm,
Okay.
rhythm.
All right.
And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there.
Damn. Yeah, special teams on. What?
Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races.
Max. So I mean, I can't believe you gave up first. Y'all would have gave up a second or something.
The smallest sliver of daylight, and for my money, Brock.
Oh, he's 90.
More exciting than
He's
seeing a
96.
punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back.
No, I thought it said it showed 93, bro. Yo, I didn't see. Is he X Factor?
Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson.
I don't know, bro. You can get for. I mean, you probably could get a first off somebody next season if you trade him. I don't know about Bryce Young though.
So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive.
Well, you got to re-sign him next year, right?
So first down from the 41.
Oh, okay. Okay. Baby, what happened?
Darnold now to throw. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. He's going to go down right along the field stripe.
Okay.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
Curry's over here hot.
But still a couple of inches left to go. Second
Get this guy, gotta go.
Charbonnet now up the middle.
Who?
Stopped. Play gains about 6 yards.
Oh, LJ?
Seattle first down.
A gain of 6.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0.
Oh, yeah?
More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Another carry for Charbonnet. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd down, Darnold. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. 5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. 3rd down. Darnold. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Patriots 14, Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. On the move, headed right. Connects with his receiver. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that is a Patriots 1st down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. May looking to throw. It's complete to Hunter Henry. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that gives the Patriots a 1st down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
On play action, here's May. Here's Henry again. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
A give left side to Stevenson. And they answer. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson on the board. That's his 1st of the season. Well, Brock, we are just getting started in 4 months of regular season football that are coming our way. But early on, this team is looking great. They're playing confidently, and they're taking those first few steps to potentially a 1-0 start.
Way too early to be predictive about anything over the course of the season, to your point, Kate. But so far, they've got to love these early returns.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. He lost the football. Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he will not find the connection on the other end. Incompletion sets up 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this, always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Throwing on 2nd, May. Cut near the goal line. He's going to score. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry with his 1st of hopefully many more to come this season. Corey Dallas on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead now 21.
Seahawks 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Hits him on the out route. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darnold looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st down. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Going on first. Here's Darnold. Right side, Shaheed's got it. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big game before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
2 more yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Again, it's Charbonnet. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A gain of 3.
Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. This from 35 yards away. Oh, it's a miss. He sends it wide right. And they continue to trail by 21.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards. But I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. May now. Has him on the quick hitter. Get in there for the stomp, but give him about 9 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, New England.
9 yards.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
We put a receiver in motion left. And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. We've set it down from the 37. May. Chased out to his right. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
It's Henderson on the give. Open space inside the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
The pitch to Stevenson. He sure was fighting Brock, but in the end, just too many defenders. They take him down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On second down, May. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Byron Murphy. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing is May. And good luck hanging on through that contact. The hit knocked it free, and that forces 4th down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 29-yard line.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Second down, Darnold. Gets everything he has under this one. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Kevin Byard comes up with it.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. To throw, here's May. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Made a throw it. He rolls to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now that lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
1st and 10 from the 43. Off the play action, May. They're going to take another shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, partner, this lead is more than comfortable, obviously, but these guys aren't satisfied. That pass thrown with 6 points in mind.
Kate, aggressiveness is what got them this lead, and it's what's going to retain it and maybe even expand upon it. They only know one speed. and it's to be aggressive.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He finds space for a few yards that time. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
At the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's May. Getting out to his left. Fired in there and cut. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play, put so much doubt into that defense, and that defensive coordinator too.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They give now to Henderson. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
This one's going to be caught, just painting that back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Oh, better safe than sorry, I guess. In the end, the review confirms the call on the field. Captured by Horgallis is up and good. And they pad their lead by 1.
Seahawks 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 brings up 2nd and 3. At their
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. To throw, here's Darnold. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. Hits the 20. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba. First return scored. Now he's got a receiving one, too. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. The handoff for Henderson, running left. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working now from the gun. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Here's made in the air. And he's caught. He's got ground. Tackle finally comes in well downfield. That's a gain of about 26. And that is a Patriots first down. They're signaling for a stoppage here. And, yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it. He brings it in. And he's got another one tonight. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry, his 2nd of this quarter. And as they keep piling on, Brock, they've got to be ecstatic at how well they've come out of the gates this season. No hiccups, no slow start whatsoever. This is a team that already looks like it's in midseason form.
Just give him the Lombardi trophy now. Hand it over to him. I know, we got months of football to play before we know if they're contender or pretender, but they've sure looked a lot more like the former here.
Corey Gallis with the point after. And they just keep adding to their lead.
Patriots 42, Seahawks 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Darnold now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're caught...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Sticking with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Good throw completed by May. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
They go play action. Here's May. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
May looking to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
A 32-yard attempt.
Roy Gallis connects. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Starting this one out with Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On 2nd down, here's Darnold. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Ooh, we gave him a good chance there at that 3rd touchdown. He just tried dropping it back behind the secondary.
And I love that, Kate. You know that. All the time we get to spend talking ball together. Keep feeding them until they stop it, and they finally did.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to try another deep one here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. All right, so an honest miss there, but one we haven't seen too much out of him in this game, Brock. He's played great. Just missed out on another touchdown right there.
You know what? I think that would have been 6. He had his man open deep. maybe a little bit of an adrenaline surge. Okay, when you're in that moment, you got to calm your system, you got to trust your fundamentals, and that's one. I know he's hit others. That's one to remember.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
We've got Henderson on the dump off. And he's going to go out of bounds, unable to challenge for that first down. So expecting a punt team to head out now here on fourth down.
Behringer in punt formation for the Patriots.
He's got it at the 24. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole. First and 10 from the 32. Darnold looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
On second down, Darnold. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. He's hit, finally forced out of bounds after a gain of about 27 on the play. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down.
7 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Darnold off the play action. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. And he's got 3 here now in the season opener. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Here's Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. So the frustration spilling over a little bit on that play, Brock, choosing to just get rid of it, even though we did have a receiver in the area.
Yeah, I think that's right. You know, I'll co-sign on that. Frustrating. It's just been that kind of ball game, just not in any rhythm. Really, the defense dictating so much.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. A give, left side to Charbonnet. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. May now. The next on the crosser. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. First and 10 now from the 46. Off headed left, Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Working on second down. May. And this one's going to be forced down by the hits. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up third down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing is May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Diving right side, got it! Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So first and 10 now from the 30. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and that gives the Patriots a first down.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work, and what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
Now pitch play to Henderson. Like a turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like forceps.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
There's a big hole left, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
New England.
He's going to keep this one himself. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Just 1 yard on first and goal. Still 4 yards to go on second. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown.
Ray Stevenson. Touchdown, New England.
Corey Dallas on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead grows by 1.
52. Seahawks 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Darnold. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Craig Woodson. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Tried an inside give to Henderson. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Henderson on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's
so we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Patriots looking like they'll start this season with a win. The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this third down play. We're going to run it. Here's Henderson. Massive hit. The ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
He's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Darnold to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looks like someone from the Seahawks got on top of it, and they'll get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Play fake, Darnold. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. Morales on for the extra point.
Morales on for the extra point.
Sent right down the middle and good. And the blowout here continues.
Patriots 59, Seahawks 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Charbonnet. A gain of 10 yards.
So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say so long from Seattle.